name is Alice Maples and you're watching GymRa. Today we're going to be doing a 20-minute ab workout. Let's begin with a nice warm-up. So you can either kind of sit on your knees, or if it feels better to sit on your booty, you can definitely do that. We're going to extend one hand to the side. Now, we're also going to be warming up our wrists because we will be doing some plank work later. So we're going to be squeezing and releasing our hands. So squeeze and release your hands as you're inhaling and exhaling. Bring your hand up and overhead, stretching and reaching over towards the side. And then continue to squeeze and release your hand. This is warming up the forearm. And bring it all the way down, lifting up the other side. So squeeze and release. You might be feeling some burning, kind of heating sensation in that forearm and hand and wrist. Breathing into that side body. And exhaling all the way down. I know it's weird, but we're going to be protecting and kind of warming up that wrist. One more time each side, just so we don't kind of burn out your forearms. Right off the bat, inhaling. Good. And then just hang out here for a moment, breathing into that side body. And exhale. On the next inhale, breathing it up, resuming that hand squeeze. All the way back down. And the other side. So inhaling and exhaling as you come all the way up, reaching up and over. Breathing into that side body, giving the hands a rest for a moment. And exhale, coming back into center. We're just warming up kind of the whole core and hands. Next, we're going to come onto our hands and knees. And then just release any tension that is kind of in the head, neck, hips. And we're just going to be doing some cat-cow. So your feet can either be on the ground or kind of curled under, whatever you prefer. So drop the belly button down around the shoulders. Inhale, look up to the sky. And then exhale, round. We are going to be doing core work today. So just hold your horses. We will get there. Don't you worry. And exhale. Okay to be kind to yourself. It's okay to kind of start slow, just easing your body into it. You will be getting a deep workout, just have to rest. And continue to flow through. And then we're going to go for some hula hoopers. So drop those belly buttons down around in a circle and then around. So if at any point your kind of back gets tight, either here within this practice today or even later, you can also just kind of unwind it throughout. So this is like nice big hula hoops. Really enjoy. You can get weird with it. You can kind of get lower. Just any which way to free up that spine. Spine, hips. All right. Let's get into our thoracic spine. So we're going to contract and bring our elbow towards our knee and then inhale, open. And exhale, close. Good. Inhale, really opening up that side body, and exhale, contracting, rounding, scooping the belly in. Inhale, open, and exhale. And inhale, open, breathe in, and exhale, scoop the belly in and contract those abs. Excellent. And then let's get to our other side here. Back to the hands and knees. Hand behind the head. Inhale, open up. And exhale, contract. Scoop the belly in. Inhale, open. And exhale. Inhale, open up. Really draw the navel in towards the spine. Good. Inhaling again. Exhale. One more. Inhale, open. And exhale. Phenomenal. You might be getting a little bit high from all those breaths. Now we're going to transition onto our belly. So this is a nice little stretch too. Some of the stuff is going to get kind of intense. So this is kind of an option that you can have. So you're going to draw your elbows down, lift your chest up, keep your shoulders down, and then feel that nice belly stretch. And also, sometimes the neck gets recruited into abs. So here's just a little stretch of the neck to the left and then back through center, stretch of the neck, bringing it over to the right side. Beautiful. And then let's look down. So push the ground away from your chest. Bring your chin in towards your chest. And then lift up towards the sky. And back into child's pose. So again, if you ever get tired, you can find your child's pose. And then walk those hands over to the left. And walk those hands over to the right. And then come back on into center. We're going to start on our back with the meat and potatoes of this workout. That was a nice, beautiful warm-up you can use for a lot of different things. And we're going to start with some baseline core, okay? We're going to try and keep our neck as relaxed as possible and then interlace the hands behind the head. So this is kind of what I'll call a baseline exercise. We're going to slowly contract up and then slowly come down. So at any point in today's workout, if you don't like what I'm doing, this is kind of an opt-out option so that you can stay with me throughout the whole workout, throughout this whole 20 minutes, and then you have an option for something to do, okay? So that's what we're doing as your opt-out and then also as a nice little contraction. So some people who have compressed spines didn't really like this one. So you could also just kind of go for a hold or even a plank option. Excellent. Feeling the shake of the abs. Inhaling on the lengthen, exhale on the contraction. Excellent. Beautiful. And then now when we go to side options, we're going to bring our knees to the side, open up our chest, same thing. So we're going to inhale and exhale slow. Hold at the top, draw the navel in, and then relax, release. Slow, exhale. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice. 2 more. Good. And lovely. All right, other side. We're going to be opening up the chest again. Knees go opposite. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. So this is another opt-out option. So this is a side crunch. Okay, so when we go for more intense moves, you may want to return to this one as a choice, as something to keep you moving and grooving. And beautiful. Now we're heading onto our plank position. So like I said before, if you hate planks, you always have those 3 basic options, side, side, or that crunch. Okay? So you can keep your hands on the ground or you can always come to your forearms. But we're going to start on our hands. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be demonstrating. If you want to have an easier option, you can put your knee on the ground. So I want you to feel like you can do this. And then if you want more of that challenge, I'll show you. Okay? So coming up into your plank position. So really important is press the ground away from you. A lot of times we have this, or like the belly falls forward. So really push it away. So from your plank position, bring your right knee in towards the top of your right tricep. Breathe in, breathe out, drop it down. So it's by our wrist now. Breathe in, breathe out, bring it back up. So we got a few rounds here of bringing it down and then bringing it up. This one sucks. Down and up. Excellent. Keep going. So really scoop and press back down. If you don't touch your actual arm, that's okay. You really feel this one though. Good. A few more. 3, 2, and 1. All the way down onto the belly. We're gonna go and give your kind of your wrists a break. So expand those elbows and wrists. Inhale, open, keep the tailbone long, and exhale down. So your core, your abs, It's really important to also work the back side of your body. Excellent work. Continuing to breathe. The more that you can incorporate your breath into your movement, the more meditative this practice can even be. So yeah, you guys are gonna get svelte, feel great, obviously look amazing, but you can also kind of calm the mind through breath as well. That's the fun part about it. All these benefits. All right, let's get the other side. So switch it around, and we're going for the other side now. All right, bring that left knee in towards the tricep, and then down for the rest. Good, exhale, and inhale. Nice. This is hard on so many levels, as you can see. My arms are working really hard, my abs, my legs are engaged. 3 more. Good. 2. And 1. Excellent job. Okay, now we're gonna head on to our side. So just like we practiced before, if you like, you can always go kind of from the side and even do just like a little leg lift here. The next level up is a side plank, and you can do a little leg lift from here, or you can go for the full option. Okay, so your leg is extended and the full option. Okay, and we're gonna have a bent leg here, so we're gonna be working the hamstring as well. All right, so you can have your hand extended or above. I kind of like it extended, it lengthens my torso. And we're gonna lift, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Keep that chest open. Nice. More. Good, and let's pulse the last 10 seconds. Three, 2, and excellent work. Okay, so that was one side. We will go to the other side. We're just gonna give it a little break. Next, we're going to do crossbody elbow taps from a plank position. So coming into that plank. Ooh, getting a little out of breath. I love that. Okay. We're going to go crossbody taps now. Crossbody taps. So cross, cross, back, across. Cross, cross. Same kind of deal. We're going up the tricep first, and then getting it going. I kind of like doing an exhale as I tap, because then I get a little extra contraction of my core. Ooh, yeah, it's tough. Good, we'll do 2 more each side. Keep it going. Last one each side. Good work. And nice. Now we have that other side of our side plank. Remembering, you can always do that side crunch. You can have that leg down on the ground, or sorry, the hip on the ground, the head up, or of course, into your side plank. All right, we did 15 on the last side, we'll do 15 on this side. You guys are so great. We're already halfway. Time flies when you're having fun, what can we say? So again, we are keeping it, the heel in towards our spine. Sorry, or heel towards our booty. So lengthen through the crown of your head, through your heel. And good, just keep breathing, pressing the ground away from you. Nice. Keep it going. Nice So we're gonna be on our side again. This is a fan favorite, I must admit, and it's Glamorous seal, okay? Now, you might be an awkward seal in the beginning, but that's okay. We're gonna be energetically reaching towards our little flippers down low, okay? Our little tail, okay? So it could be a little awkward, or you can kind of come all the way up. So you're like, you don't, so when we're on kind of like a floor, you might be like, you could like slide on it, but if you're not on a floor, you can kind of, your hand can either kind of use as a gentle little lift, or it can be there to hold you, or you can just kind of completely elevate it. So I'm not at a complete and total elevation. I am using my arm a little bit. We're really feeling all throughout. Okay, let's go 5 more. 5. Nice work, you guys. 4. Beautiful. Are you guys a Glamorous seal? Or an awkward one? Good. 3. Excellent. 2. And 1. Okay, should we go into sleeping seal next? Alright, let's get the other side. I really like that one. You can definitely feel it everywhere. So we're doing 10, because I feel like that is enough for that one. Now remember, you can always do a little baby seal. Okay, so it's like a little bit of a crunch, drawing that navel in, or you can go full seal. Okay, wait, I'm on a different side. It's a little more slippery over here. Good, so 10. Excellent. Beautiful. Good, so if your legs are flailing apart, don't worry, that's pretty normal. 5 more. 5. I think this side's harder for me. 4. Good work. 3. Beautiful. 2. Yeah, this side was not as pretty, I'll tell you that. I'm on the awkward side right now. And last awkward seal, and 1. So now you have an example of what awkward versus Glamorous seal is, okay? Now, we're gonna go on to our backs now. So this is kind of a fun one because we get to work our glutes a little bit too. I'm always a fan of that. Find your way onto your back, and we're gonna be lifting our heel up towards the sky. So we're gonna start with our right heel up. Lift your butt up, and then bring your right leg as much as you can out to the side, and then back up. This is actually a beautiful core move because you got a stabilizing muscle right here. Open it up, contract, and exhale. Keep squeezing. Oh my goodness, this is a total core. Okay, it's not just abs, it's really dynamic, a lot of stability. Even if you just go into the side a little bit, that's great. Okay, and if you need to put your butt on the ground, you're still engaging your core. They're all great. Nice, nice, nice. 4 more. 4. Good. 3. Nice, almost there. 2. We are gonna pulse. And 1. So find a good spot, and then just pulse it. Woohoo! You got this. Good, good. We got 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Give yourself a hug. Just give yourself a hug. All right. And then we're gonna go before the other side, we're gonna go for a little butterfly crunch, okay? So you can either do a double or single here. So the feet are together, and then squeeze, contract, and then slow open up. Good. Slow contract, squeeze the feet together, and then open it on up. Good, contract. Nice. Good. And 3 more. We're gonna hold it with tiny little micro pulses. Good, and 3, 2, and then 1 little hold. So try and lift your butt up, scoop the belly in a little little micro pulses. Keep squeezing those inner thighs. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and beautiful. Okay, we have the other side now. Our left heel is going to be going up towards the sky. So curl it on down. Right heel goes against the ground. Left heel goes up towards the sky. Now, remember, you can have your butt on the ground or your butt lifted. Obviously, the butt up is way harder, so you choose it. Maybe today the butt's on the ground. When you watch it again, the butt could be up. Who knows? Lift that booty up. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Kind of starts off almost easy, and then it kind of builds. So totally all throughout. Good. Feeling that core, feeling that booty. It is firm. We got 5 more before the pulse. 5. Nice work. Try and relax your neck. 4. Good. Relax your forehead. 3. Open it up. 2. And 1. Get those hips level, and then let's pulse it for 10. Good. 9. Good. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my goodness. And 1. So good, you guys. This is going by so fast. We're going to go back to our plank position. It's going to be a little bit of a combo, so bear with me. Now, we're going to try and go from our forearms this time. So we're going to be doing a lift all the way in, contracting to the outside of our tricep. Okay, so try not to dump into your lower back on this. Press the ground away. If it's too hard, you can always go down to your knees. Okay, do like even just like a little lift hold. I want you guys all to stay with us here. So we're gonna lift our leg up and contract. Bring that right knee to the outside of the tricep. Extend, lift, and contract. Good. 3. 4. Going for 10. Good work. 5. 5 more. Extend, lift. 4. Good, good. And 1. We're going to hold it for 10 seconds. Hold it. And 1. Great job. Okay. Before we get the other side, I'll give your shoulders a break. Let's do an oldie but goodie, a slow-mo bicycle crunch. Slow-mo. So onto your back, and then it is a contraction, slow hold, and then the other side. Nice and slow, making sure your back stays against the ground. So good, you guys. Almost there. Good. Giving those arms a break, but still working those abs. All the way extension, extension. Good, last one. All right. Finding your way back to your plank. Just like how you did it on the other side. So if you're on your knees, great job. If you're in that forearm plank, or if you prefer those hands, of course you can do so. The only thing about this is that we know what's happening. All right, we're in this together. Let's do it. Find your forearm plank, lift that left leg up, and exhale, contract. Good. Inhale and exhale. Nice. So there's some elements, like it's kind of harder and easier to pull at the same time. So we know what we're doing. At the same time, we're still doing it. Good work. 5 more. 4. Good, you're almost there. 3. And we've got that 10-second hold. And 1. Hold it, hold it. And beautiful. Great job. Okay, now we have just a cool down. You guys did such a great job today. So proud of you. Let's start off right away. Returning to that belly stretch. So coming on to that belly, your sphinx. Once again, bringing that left ear to the left shoulder. Now really try and breathe deep belly breaths into that lower belly. One more deep breath. Bring it up through center into the other side, gently of course. Inhaling to belly. And exhaling. Beautiful. Inhaling. And exhaling. Phenomenal. Coming on back up to a seated position. You can have your legs crossed or out in front of you. And then we're just going to be lifting up and over to the side. So before, we're creating a little bit more motion. Now just breathing. Lovely, lovely. So these workouts are meant to be done every single day. They're a way to boost your mood, your energy, keep fit, has phenomenal effects for every area of your life. So we are always so happy that you can join us. Bring your feet together, like in this diamond posture. Inhale and then exhale, melt forward. We really appreciate you guys coming back each and every day here at GymRa. So a couple of nice little breaths here. And then slowly walk those hands on back. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm Alice Maples, and you just watched and did GymRa today. Take care.